Hello, I'm Christina with Scraps of Love, and today I'm going to share with you how to blend colored pencils with odorless mineral spirits. So, I know that Copics is a little bit difficult for beginners, so this is another way to get the shading and definition a little easier. And for the cost of $50 in pencils, you have every color you're going to need. Earlier today, we did a Facebook video showing you how to use your chameleon pencils and odorless mineral spirits. This is a portion of the video. So I'm going to use the chameleons again. I don't think we have them back in the store yet, but this will work with any colored pencils. Anne showed you a couple weeks ago about using the chameleons just as they are. I'm going to show you how to use the chameleons with a little odorless mineral spirits and paper stumps. So these are some new coloring sheets that are coming out from Photoplay. They will be in the store later this month. It's August, right? Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So this is one that Sam colored while we were hanging out in the business center while I was doing paperwork. And so she colored this one, and I'm going to show you how I colored this one. That one she did with Copics. I'm going to show you how to color this one with the chameleon colored pencils and odorless mineral spirits. All right, so I'm going to take the same image because Jody was very gracious and gave us multiple pieces. So I'm going to start with my browns for my doggie. Love these pencils because I get 50 colors, but only 25 pencils. Makes it really easy to blend and to travel. So,
just remember when you travel, don't forget a pencil sharpener.
Yes, I did forget a pencil sharpener because I did want to show you another little tidbit today. But so I just like to color around my edges of the image with my pencils. And did you see I just flipped it over? So I got two colors of brown here. All right, then this is Odorless Mineral Spirits, and we sell the bottles and the mineral spirits at the store. And I like to just get the tip of it wet with the odorless mineral spirits, and then doing a circular motion, dragging down the color and pulling it out. See how that just kind of blends it really easily? This side we're going to do the little bit darker brown. Super easy to do. And look at the details you get with just a little bit of color. So I would do the same thing with his body. I'm gonna go in the darker where I perceive shadows to be. And then use this lighter color here. And just adding a little more color. And unlike with the Copics where you would have to wait, you would have to keep working in one space, you can just, I like to get a little bit wet again. And you can just then blend.
This is with pencil, huh?
Just with pencil and a little odorless mineral spirits.
It's amazing.
I just find this to be really fun. I find it to be a lot more forgiving than Copics. So if you want to color, but you don't want to invest in the Copics, not that I don't love my Copics, don't get me wrong there. I just find this to be a little bit easier for beginning colorers. And see how fun that is? We go back and add. We're gonna do a funky patchwork colored dog here. See how fun he is? I'm gonna do, I think this really light color tail.
And this is special paper or?
These are new coloring sheets that were coming from Photoplay, and it is just a smooth, we think it's Hammermill, because that's what we suggested he try, because it's great for coloring. As you can see, it's great for coloring with the Copics, but it also works really well for the colored pencils. This particular paper I don't think would be great for watercolor because it's too smooth, but I think it's fabulous, and it's going to be a lot of fun for our other colorists out here that like to use our pencils and Copics. Look at how fun that is. Super easy, super quick. Before long, I'm going to be done with this. And then afterwards, I like to go in and add some shading and shadows. I like doing the animals with a bunch of, as I like to call them mutts, because that's what I have, my Hazel. From the pound, our rescue doggy. Woohoo! Do you see how quick and easy that is? I'm going to go ahead and do his nose. So I like to just take and go around the outside of the edge and then pull a little bit into the middle. Okay, these are paper stumps, and there is others out there that look like short ones that have got a real pointy. They're hollow. They're not going to work for you because the minute you put it on the odorless mineral spirits, they're going to crush. Okay, so you need to make sure it's a tightly woven paper stump. Okay, not a tortillon. And one of these, this one I think I have, I've already used on the black. So there is a way to, this is just a Dauber Top bottle with odorless mineral spirits in it. And then you just want to wet the edge a little bit, the tip of yours a little bit, and then pull out the color. You see how that just blends out the color really well there? If you want a little more color, you can always wait until it dries just a couple minutes and then add a little more color. You can pull out a little bit more if you want. Voila. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do the bandana, and I'm gonna just use the reds. And there again, I'm just gonna color on this one side with the lighter shade, or the darker shade, and the other side with the lighter shade. Do a little neat. Now red is one that you always wanna make sure that you have one designated for red, because you can clean these tips when they're dry, but red one will always leave a little residue, and so if you're not using it for a red or pink, you're not gonna be happy. See, look at how fun that is. Quick, easy shading. And let's do maybe the pink on its ears. Notice I said him. For some reason, this little dog just reminds me of a little boy dog. A lot of fun there. All right, and then I am going to add a little shading, shadows underneath him. So that he does not look like he's just standing there in the middle of nowhere. And then go back to my black one and add a little more mineral spirits. And blend that out. Voila. So this was one that I finished a little earlier. Very simply added a little bit more black in here to give it a little more shading. Look at a cute nose. A little bit of shadowing underneath the mouth, like he's holding onto the bone. All right, so super fun, easy, and fun. Thank you for watching.